Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome along to American Truck Simulator, where today we are collecting, in theory, a load to Danspedition is in the way there, I believe. We are going to be bringing some stuff from Ely here in Nevada down to Carlsbad in California. Fahy is on the road with us today, silently. And we are just kind of struggling to make ends meet at the moment. We made the truck meet the trailer. In theory, this should be lined up, except it's not for some reason. I wonder, does this guy have collisions somehow? Oh. Well, how am I supposed to... Oh. Oh, okay. So I was supposed to come around this side to pick up the trailer. Which means I'm gonna have to pretty much blindside it in, which is slightly less than I do. Oh, never mind. I can't remember what we're bringing. I'm gonna be honest. And this is probably gonna be a long enough journey. And that should do for the acceleration portion of the reverse. There we go. Hit T to raise the trailer legs. And away we go with our full lights on. Fahy's got his load, I've got mine. Without further ado, let's get on the way to California. Now this is a freight market journey, which means we are not bound by the in-game speed limiter. It's all yellow, which means we can just be a bit cautious coming around the corner here. Good to go. Truck's not impressed with that one. There we go. This is a very heavy load. Good lord, it's really tugging on the back of the truck. And there is some traffic heading down against us over here. I can see it. He turning up this way? No, he's just plowing onwards. And apparently having a minor accident. Oh, he was supposed to turn down this way, I think. That was different. I was supposed to turn back there. Oh, he took a really wrong turn then if he was supposed to turn back there. Get it up to 30. There we go. Now I will say the channel's in a bit of a holding pattern right now. I will admit this openly. The channel's in a bit of a holding pattern while I finish up Project Hell. Once Project Hell is done, then we will, or I will, up the amount of farm sim on the channel, reduce the amount of ATS. This ATS video is pretty much safe where it is. But the Project Hell stream will be replaced by farm sim, and we'll be moving the Tuesday and Friday ATS video, or into Tuesday and Friday ATS videos into farm sim as well. We're starting up a third map, and we'll be seeing exactly how will we do that. It'll be a bit different in terms of playstyle from the other two. Possibly mods as well. So that's going to be potentially interesting. Also, yesterday in the stream, Simulate said, "Oh, well, your mic is not working right if it's only mono." So I fixed it into 2 channels, like picking up 2 channels and broadcasting in 2 channels. And no, the stereo mode is broken. One of the sensors is a bit of a dud, it seems, and literally all the sound is in the left, which isn't exactly great. So I either do what I'm doing now, which is recording in stereo, but it's literally just from one sensor. It's from a mono feed. I'm making it stereo artificially, or I have my voice only in the left-hand side of your headphones. I think Fahy's got a World of Trucks job. Either that or he's... I don't know, I think he is trucking along with a freight market job. I invited him along because I was bored and I wanted a bit of company going along, and I know he doesn't talk, but it is company. I know he's just there to laugh at me when I do stuff wrong. Let's get that down to 40 and away we go. Have to head through Pioche. He's really right up behind me now. He's not one for speed limits, is Fahy. He ran here from Vegas, and I will say that it is currently 11:06 PM, which means I am way behind where I usually want to be. My fault, because I watched Simulate's stream, and then watched Soyuz launch while waiting for Fahy to come back from the shop. So all in all, I guess I've been rather productive. I hope he doesn't need fuel. I hope he's fueled up. Because it'd be rather annoying if he wasn't. Just do the dumb thing and pull straight out into the middle of the road. I am watching the GPS for traffic, by the way. I'm not just like randomly pulling out. The GPS tends to show traffic that will probably hit you if you do something stupid. I am still hoping though that there are no pilot cars in the area, because I don't trust pilot cars. This load is insanely heavy. Good lord. I'm also surprised nobody else decided to start piping up in Steam, because I was online on Steam for ages, like openly showing I'm in ATS. I'm surprised nobody came trying to look for me or something. I didn't exactly hide the truck. 68, 60, oh, 67, 68, 69. Come on, 70. You know you want to hit it. Come on, Ken. Come on. Also, I've kind of jokingly created a virtual trucking company called Pretty in Pink Trucking. So if you want to join that, just change your tag on ATS to Pretty in Pink Trucking and paint your truck pink. Fahy's taking up my little thing of beep at literally everybody. But yeah, if you want to join Pretty in Pink Trucking, you literally just need to change your tag to Pretty in Pink Trucking, make it pink, and paint your truck in some form of garish, ridiculous pink. That is the requirements for Pretty in Pink Trucking. They're very low requirements. My good lord, this truck is really struggling today. Like, seriously struggling with this load. Normally I'd zip off in front of Fahy. I'd quite a clip, but today the truck is not being very impressed at all. I mean, it's going still, it's just not going fast. We are within the lines at least, which is nice. And we're coming up to a turn. We're not even going to hit 60 before we start braking. Oh, we have to hit 60. There we go. I think Fahy's going to Oxnard because he couldn't find anything to Carlsbad. I might accompany him down there once I'm finished recording, just a bit of fun, because I can zip around and, you know, screw around, have a bit of fun. Assuming he doesn't take off before me, I'm gonna... Well, even if he does, I can catch him. This thing is insanely fast without the hindrance of a giant trailer on the back. So it's just a question of how long it takes me to park, I guess. If he does take off as soon as I start parking. 67. Oh dear. This is a ridiculously slow truck at the moment. There we go. 70 miles an hour, cruising away, somebody coming the opposite direction. I think that was somebody streaming on Twitch. I think we might just have had videoception right there. I swear I saw a Twitch.tv banner on his truck. Faye's catching up to me now. He's being a bit reckless with the rules, which I don't mind Faye doing, because I mean he can drive, unlike me, who kind of weaves recklessly between the lines. Ooh, speaking of, there we go. You saw nothing. You heard nothing. I don't usually type while I'm driving, but I can kind of get away with it. Oh, 65 limit. Awesome! And 50 FPS, so there's obviously quite a lot going on here. Where exactly is here? Is this Vegas? Looks like Vegas, so I'm guessing it's Vegas. 45 FPS. It's probably Vegas. I did change some settings, so it's probably affecting it. It's probably having an effect. I'm hoping that it doesn't cause my game to crash or anything, because that would be awkward. Also hoping my hard drive has enough space, because I mean we're still in Nevada. We're still in the wrong state. Never mind the right area. This is definitely Vegas, because my FPS just hit 40. Are there many players in the area? Yes, quite a few. Just myself and Faye on this road, it seems. This is a nice 65 limit in the middle of all the 30s of Vegas. One thing about multiplayer I will say, it is very eerie to see like completely empty roads. I do kind of wish there was some way to get AI traffic working, even if it is just like you can drive straight through it. I think it's a bit creepy that there is literally nobody else on the road, only you and whoever is playing nearby. It's like Pokemon Go during the apocalypse or something. Which, by the way, I now have Pokemon Go. I started with a Squirtle. And literally, I didn't move from my chair. As soon as I got through the little, here's how you catch a Pokemon tutorial, and Eevee appeared. I've been somewhat reliably told Eevees aren't exactly common. So, I'm slightly taken aback that I got one just sitting in my chair. I then got a Rattata and a Cubone. So I'm still only a starter kind of person at the moment. As I say this. Also, it killed my phone. So my phone's currently charging on my desk beside me. Which means it can't go off. Hooray! I guess. I hope nothing important's going on. Up California. He's likely to overtake me at this point, because he does like driving rather quickly. I, on the other hand, like observing the limits and behaving, which pilot car drivers never do. I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen too many people like on the one of the main roads from LA to California, or LA to Vegas, effectively. I mean, it's just myself and Fahy going along. It's kind of strange. There are times that I wish he recorded, so like right now, I wish he was recording right now so I could see the truck doing that sick, what, 9-wheeled stunt again. Because these things have 18 wheels of steel. Is he? He's bump drafting me. You could just see the little low icon for Fahy getting right up behind me, and I look out and there's his headlights right up behind me truck. He's pulled back a bit now. He's messing about. He's messing about is what he's doing. Because he's pulling up to me and then like just cruising back a bit, then pulling up again. Is it wise to take this at 55? Is it wise to take this at 55? Nope. Made that call late, but I made it at least. I probably could have done it at 55, but the big question is, do I trust myself to do it at 55? No. There's Faye pulling in behind me. And the 40 because this is a dangerous as hell road. Good. I'm not even gonna try going faster than that. So I don't have the Brody knob on at the moment, which means that the wheel is being loud. That said trucks use high gear or low gear. I'm guessing low. Good lord, this is a dangerous road. But considering that the cruise control was on the brakes that entire time, and it's on the brakes again, I mean, we're just going downhill on the brakes, effectively. Once we get out of the 40 now, we can accelerate. We should be leaving the 40 as soon as we get around this corner, hopefully. Yep. So let's start accelerating again. We won't hit 55 before we need to turn. We can give it a good try. Start indicating nice and early. So, at least Fahy knows where on earth I'm planning on going. Pull out nice and neatly. Who's this coming against us? Ghost. It does help if I switch into 5th gear. And that is the Echik. I have no idea how to pronounce that name. 48, 49, 50. Need to learn to shift slower. 55. Now we cruise again. Because number 1, that's what the speed limit says. And number 2, with noise Fahy. Oh, we're already past Barstow? Interesting. Woo. We're coming down to LA now. We'll be turning off this road to the left. By the looks of it. Awesome. That's the only way, that's the best way I can do it instead of just pulling out a map. Looks like we're pulling off to the left at least. Hopefully we're pulling off to the left. Otherwise I'd be very confused. Yes, we are. Good. I can read maps. I actually can. Like that started off as a joke and then I remembered actually no, like I can read maps. Oh, crap and a cracker. What the hell kind of road is this? I am so glad that I've got my full beams on already. Because otherwise, this would be my view. I mean, that's quite a difference right there. Also, I'm now maxed at 40. Hopefully he likes going slowly. Because, it seems he's having just the same problems. Maybe a bit more exaggerated. I think his engine isn't as beefy as mine. Yeah, 55 limit right here, guys. I really hope there's nobody coming the other way, because I can't see two trucks passing each other on this road. Is Fahy lost or stuck or something? Oh, he's making his way along. Just probably a bit more cautiously than me. Yeah! Got my cruise control on at 55 now as well. That Fahy in the mirror? Yes, it is. Presumably he's now gonna start cruising up to me. Is that our delivery? The top of the screen? That is our delivery at the top of the screen. Oh, we're at Carlsbad already. Carlsbad? Yes, Carlsberg. Probably the best delivery in the world. You can see Faye in the distance. You can see his lights. He's just kind of just out of view in the mirrors, but as soon as I look out the back you can see the lights coming around. Just the ominous glow of... Oh no, yeah, you can definitely see him in the mirrors now. The ominous glow of a wild Fahy in his natural habitat. A truck. This is the most ridiculous section. He won't, but he won't. I guarantee you think I'm trolling him by doing this. Because he'll just about get up to 55 on this section. Not pulling the same trick I did before, where I just completely come to a stop on the hill to make him do a hill start. I have done that before and I'll probably do it again. Because it's fun making people do hill starts. I am that evil that I would do it as well. And with that, we pull into the almost entirely hidden entrance. Oh, bloody heck. I think Fahy's gonna stay for the show. Because this is gonna be a fun one. This is definitely going to be a fun one. Especially with the dolly wheels at the back of the trailer. Because, yeah, that's going to happen. Okay. I kind of actually want this to happen. I want it to line up wrong so that I can pull out a bit over. Like, is Parfait turning around actually? He is. Because he's got delivery to Oxnard, not Carlsbad, and I think he might be getting a bit impatient and running off. I don't blame him. Oh my god. This is the only way I can give myself the space to park. Yeah, and I did watch the a tutorial on how to park a semi-trailer by Ali Knight, who is a female trucker who posts regular updates. I think it's 3 or 4 times a week. She posts updates on her life as a trucker and trucking on YouTube, so you can check her out if you want to see somebody doing trucking actually properly. She drives around the lower 48 states, the continental 48, and she's got quite the personality wise. So I can pull up now and remain mostly in line. This should be good. We're good, we're good, we're good. We're gonna get it parked this time. Whoa! Yeah, we're parked. Just in case we're reversing back, as you can't reverse forward. Reversing in so that it meets the triggers. There we go. Hit T. And I'll finish here by saying I've been RainbowDave. You've been watching American Truck Simulator. Until next time, stay safe. And that was a well-earned 14 grand. And goodbye.